guys, it's Kristen. I am here today to show you guys my little Love You Dearly Valentine's Day sign that you can use as decor or to give as a DIY gift for Valentine's Day. So what you're going to need, I have in front of me. You actually don't need all of this. What you certainly will need though is a candlestick. This is from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need one of these little, they're kind of like wooden signs. They're sort of like shadow boxes almost. So you can use either one of these. You're also going to need a can of spray paint. This is just the Krylon flat white. And then you're going to need either stickers or paint. You're going to need a paintbrush. You're either going to need these sticker hearts, a different sticker in the shape of a heart, or you can also just use paint. You're going to need either hot glue or super glue. This is from the Dollar Tree, and you can also find glue sticks at the Dollar Tree. Optional is glitter, and also optional is Mod Podge. I just have it in this little shot glass because my dog bit this and put a hole in it, so it's yeah, it's spilling out in there. But let's get started. So off camera, I spray painted both this, the square sign and my candlestick white. And this took a few coats of paint, and honestly, I can still almost a little bit see through the paint. So you really need to be patient with this and do several coats. I just was impatient and decided not to. But before we attach the two together like this, we're gonna put the heart and the antlers and the words on here. We're gonna start with whatever size heart you want from your foam hearts and whatever color you want. And again, you can just paint a heart on here if you want, or use a different heart sticker. But I think that this size is pretty cute right here. So I'm just gonna peel the back off. And it is pretty sticky, but I think I'll put like just a little dab of super glue on the back just to make sure that it stays on there. So I'm putting the heart right in the middle of our sign. Next, I'm gonna take my little letters. These are just stickers in gold. And I'm gonna spell out Love You Dearly. But deer is going to be spelled like the animal deer. And so I'm going to pick out my letters and make sure that this is centered. I really liked these stickers from Walmart because they're only 98 cents and they're in cursive, which is, I think, makes it look a little bit cuter. You're probably going to need 2 sheets of these stickers. So you'll have to get 2, but it's okay because they're only 99 cents. And so the idea of this came from Pinterest. Yeah, I thought it was super cute, especially for Valentine's Day. So now that we have the Love You Dearly, I'm going to just freehand some antlers with a pencil. Once I freehanded it, I will take a brush and dip it in my Mod Podge and go over it and then put the glitter on. And you can kind of like pull up a picture of antlers on your phone and just go off of that when you're freehanding. And I'm just gonna lightly draw them on here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So now that I've got my antlers traced on, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this Mod Podge in this little cup. And I'm going to take my paintbrush. I'm using a really fine tipped paintbrush. And this is just from Walmart, but you can get these at the Dollar Tree. And you can also get your Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree too. So I'm just going to paint the Mod Podge within the lines that I drew. And the reason why I'm using like such a fine tip paintbrush is because I want to be able to make like at least semi-accurate little points on the antlers. Alright, so I have this fine glitter. It's extra fine. It's champagne gold, and I'm just gonna put that on there. We're gonna let it dry before we try to dust the excess off, just because I don't want to smudge it. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of dump the excess glitter off into a paper plate. and there's gonna be some extra glitter that we're gonna have to try to get off as well. You can kind of just blow on it if you wanna get the extra off. So you can take like a dry paintbrush if you want to sort of dust off the extra. And if you look at your antlers and there's spots that look bare, or you want to add more points, feel free to do that. So we are done with the top part. It's super cute. It looks like this. All that's left to do is glue it onto the candlestick. When I go to glue this on here, I want to bring this all the way up to the edge of one of the sides just so that it looks neater. Otherwise it would have like a point like that. But if you like the way that looks, feel free to do it that way. I'm going to line it up with one of the edges. So you can take your hot glue or your fix-all adhesive, which is just a super glue gel, and put it along the edge. So I just centered it up and put it on there. Hot glue is only going to take a few seconds to dry, but it's not going to be as secure as it would be if you were to use this kind of glue. I'm an impatient person. I want it to be done right away because I'm ready to start decorating with this. So this is what it looks like all finished. I think it turned out super cute. I love that pretty much everything can be found at the Dollar Tree, and I love that you can personalize this to look however you want and say whatever you want. If you guys like this DIY, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will continue to make these kinds of videos.